Hey Sagittarius, thanks for visiting. And yes, as I always say, if you like this reading, please like or subscribe or leave a comment if you would like to. And I have everything shuffled and ready, so let's start your reading for Sagittarius. I'm just going to get right into it. The first card you have your past is the Two of Pentacles. So yes, I'm just seeing for single people, for single people who are looking for a relationship, I'm just seeing that there's a situation here where you're friends with someone. I'm seeing you could be friends with someone. But one of you could have been hoping for a bit more than a friendship, I'm seeing. So you've known this person for a while. You have known this person for quite a long time. And I'm seeing this, there's an up and down energy here around this situation. It's like someone says something, or this is in your past, so someone says something at this time, or they've said something, or they've done something. And this made the other person think they have a chance with them, and then they back off again. So whoever this is, it's like they're like friends with you, or you're friends with them. I can't work out who this is. It's one or the other person. And maybe they send texts and they put little hearts on the end, and the other person says, "Oh, they're interested," and then suddenly they go cold on them again. It's something like that. And yes, there's an infinity symbol, there's an infinity sign around these pentacles. It's very obvious. And yes, I'm seeing the person who was hoping and waiting might actually leave this situation if they haven't already. This is in your past, because they were growing tired. They were growing really tired of what they saw as these mixed messages, and they didn't want to just wait around forever for nothing. They weren't going to wait around for this infinity. They were just looking at them. You see this man looking at this infinity. He's looking down and he's thinking, no, I do not want to wait around for this forever. I can't do this forever. I can't keep juggling these around forever. I'll be so tired. My arms will fall off or something. I'm not going to wait around forever for this person. That's what one of you is thinking. Might be you or the other person. This is in your past, so you might have already left, or they may have already left this situation. The next card you have your past is the Four of Swords. Yes, this waiting and this resting. And I'm seeing you've also had some problems, or you've had some difficult conversations, and you may not have had this conversation yet at this time. I'm seeing that you could have been putting this off. And I'm seeing you feeling a little bit nervous about approaching whoever this person is with this conversation. So this could be a family member, it could be something around family. But at this time you're getting some quiet time to yourself before facing this situation. You've had a lot of pressure on you, I'm seeing at this time, but you knew you had to have this conversation. You knew it had to be done. And you'd already been putting this on for a while, I'm seeing, by this time. So I'm seeing you're just having some quiet time to yourself before facing this situation. You just didn't want to jump straight in after all this stress. You're just sitting there thinking, okay, how am I going to approach this? I know I have to do this eventually. I will do it. I'm just getting some time to myself just to rest before I go ahead and do this. That's what I'm seeing. So the last card you have your past is the Ace of Cups. Yes, so much emotion. This card is so emotional. And it can be good emotion, it can be bad emotion, it can be both. Just very, very emotional, lots of emotions. And I'm seeing that you are going to be able to come out of this difficult time. I'm also seeing that, yes, there was a big loss. There was a big loss in your more distant past. This was a life-changing situation. This was a life-changing loss, I'm seeing. You really changed your path after having this loss, I'm seeing. This loss actually taught you a lot, though. You actually tried to push this hurt away from this loss. At this time, when this all blew up with you, were trying to kind of push it away by filling your life with a whole lot of different things. Some of these things were good for you. Some of these things weren't so good for you. That's what I'm seeing. But at this time in your past, you were starting to really, really properly get through this, because you thought you were through this, but no, you were just keeping really busy. But now at this time, you're properly getting through this. You're not burying things, or you're not burying your head in the sand. This was a really, really difficult process, but you're starting to feel so much more peace now. I'm really feeling the peace when I see this card. There's so much peace in this card. There's a beautiful dove up above, there's a beautiful hand coming out of the clouds. It's very peaceful, that's what I'm seeing. You probably can't see the bottom of this card on camera, but there are some beautiful water lilies floating in the water very, very peacefully. So I'm seeing peace when I see this card. So yes, the first card you have your present is the Eight of Pentacles. So yes, this guy in this card, this man's working really hard. I'm seeing this card literally, actually. You're working really hard at this time, and I'm seeing you could be putting in some extra hours or something like that. And you're trying to save as much money as you can. That's what I'm seeing. There's this long line of pentacles building up in a big row. And that just reminds me of coins stacking up, lots of coins stacking up. Yes, what I'm seeing is, yes, you're saving money, and I'm seeing that there could be a date. There could be a date in your future, and you're saving money for this day or this date. There's some sort of an event coming up in your future, but I'm also seeing that after this event, this is when you're going to have to put your money into whatever this is. I hope that makes sense for you. There could be a move involved as well in this time in the future that you're saving for. I'm also seeing at this time that you do feel a bit like you're on a treadmill, and you could be feeling like you're not getting very far in your savings, you're not getting very far of where you're going, but you are. You're not looking back, you're just forging ahead. If you did look back, you'd actually see how far you've come. You've actually come quite far. But you'll see this in time. You've already come a lot further than you're realizing. That's what I'm seeing. So yes, the next card you have here present is the King of Pentacles. Yes, again, for single people, I'm seeing this as a card for single people who are looking for a relationship. I'm sorry, people in couples, this is just what I'm seeing. Yes, this person in the Two of Pentacles who can't wait any longer, who doesn't want to sit around for an eternity waiting for a sign that's not coming and getting all these mixed messages, that could be you actually, I'm seeing, because this is what I'm seeing in the King of Pentacles. You're not determined to find someone at this time. You are single, you're not determined to find someone, but you are determined that when you do meet someone, you're determined to make sure they're the right person, and you're determined to make sure that they're mature and stable. This King of Pentacles is very mature, he's very stable. I don't mean mature in the way of age. You might be looking for someone who's older, but you might not be. But I'm seeing you're looking for someone who's mature in attitude more than anything. You just don't want any more game playing. You just don't want people who are going to be hot and cold. You don't want any more of this rubbish. You want a stable person. I'm actually seeing that you could have played some games yourself in your past, I'm seeing, but you're very different. You're very different in the way you used to be. And I'm seeing this loss that you had, actually, this big life-changing loss helped you to bring about this change. You didn't want any of this silliness. You didn't want any more of this you've been hurt. You didn't want to hurt any other people as well. You were kind of determined to stay out of that whole scene, that whole situation. That's what I'm seeing. The last card you have here present is the Three of Pentacles. So you have more pentacles. You're very, very focused on money. You're very focused on savings at this time. All these pentacles everywhere. And you're doing very well in this. You might not realize it, but you are doing very well in this savings. You're looking forward to this date. I'm seeing that again in this card. And I'm also seeing, I hope this makes sense, but I'm seeing three people. There are three people who've been kind of thrown together in a situation. And you wouldn't normally, you're one of these people, and you wouldn't normally be around these other people. They're not the people you choose to be around, but you have to be around these people for some reason. So this could be a work situation, because we're usually thrown with people that we wouldn't normally be around, but we have to. They're in, because we have to work with them. Or it could be a study situation. You might have to do some sort of study project with other people. They were the worst. Those, for me at university, I'm just thinking about that, having to do projects with other people. It makes me sound like I hate people. I don't hate people, but usually, there's always some lazy person who lets someone else do all the work, and they sit around, and then you get a joint mark. I hate that. Sorry, I won't go on about that. Yes, I've been the one doing all the work, you can imagine. And yes, there's some awkwardness. There's some awkwardness around this group. You're just very different people, that's all I'm seeing. There's no great big argument, there's no great big fight. You're just very different. You're so different. And you're never going to be best friends, and you don't have to be. You're just work colleagues, you just work together. But yes, it is going to be quite awkward in this situation where you're being thrown together with these people. So the first card you have for your future is the Page of Cups. I love this card. So yes, I'm seeing a lot of transformation here, a lot of transformation, but it's fun transformation. You're wanting to transform a lot of things in your life at this time, and you're still going to be working very hard, so there is still some tiredness around you. You're still going to be saving, But you know, you've had this hard work that you've had. Yes, you're still going to be working hard. You're still going to be a bit tired, I'm seeing. But yes, you're also thinking about, I'm just seeing you're going to be thinking about some other avenues of work as well. There could be some new opportunities coming up for you. There could be some more money-making opportunities coming in for you at this time. But these involve something creative. So there could be some creative ideas coming up for you maybe. Or you could have some sort of side business that's, you know, something you've created or you're thinking about. But it's a very exciting, very interesting thing, and it's actually fun. There's fun involved in this. It's not just the daily grind you'll be doing in the Eight of Pentacles. There's some fun. These new ideas are fun, or this new business or this new venture is going to be fun. And yes, you're going to be looking into things that have real meaning to you, things that you actually enjoy, things that you're more a part of. If that makes sense. So yes, there's a lot of newness around you at this time. New ideas, new opportunities. Yes, you're still going to be a bit physically tired, I'm seeing, because you're still working very hard, you're still saving. But you know, you're actually going to be enjoying thinking about all these new things and these new ideas at this time. So that's going to give you a new lot of energy. And it's going to be fun. It's just going to be fun thinking about this. So yes, the next card you have for your future is the Six of Swords. So yes, again, I'm seeing for single people, this is for single people again, if you're looking for someone. You have come through this loss, and you have come through this loss properly. Pretty much you've come through this properly. You're still going to have some painful memories that are going to come up sometimes, and that happens. It doesn't mean you're not over the person. It just means that, you know, you do have these memories that come up, just like you have memories about when you're at school, or you have memories of something some kids said in class or something. They're just memories. It doesn't mean that you're not over it. You know, it's just these things come up. And, you know, yes, these memories won't be stopping you. They won't be stopping you from finding a new person when you're ready to do that. But you'll always have these memories in your mind, and they're actually good for you. They're actually going to be a map. They're going to show you where you don't want to go. You don't want to be hurt in this way again. You don't want to be involved in someone like that again. And you're going to see this person when they come. If you see someone else who's like this person who hurt you, you'll know this straight away now. So it's actually a good thing that you do have these memories, because if you forget all these things, you don't, you know, you might have the same problems crop up again. You're not going to have that. That's what I'm seeing there. So the last card you have for your future is the Ten of Cups. Beautiful, beautiful card. I love this card. This is what you've been saving up for, this positive event. There's a positive event. I'm seeing there's a positive event coming up. Could involve family coming up for you. You're saving up for this, but you're also saving up for something that happens after this event. I hope this makes sense. Yes, there's an event coming up. It might be a family event. You're going to be happy at this event. You're contemplating this event, or you're going to be contemplating this event, and you're going to have some mixed feelings when you're thinking about this. You might be worried about some family members that are going to be at this event, and you might be worried that you're going to feel like a bit of an outsider at this event. You're not going to be. It's going to be okay. This will be okay for you, this event. You're going to be very relieved when it's over, because it's the stress of anticipating it. It won't be stressful while you're there. It's just the stress of anticipating what might happen. But it's going to be fine for you. And also after this event, this is the thing that you're really saving up for. This could be happening with you. I'm also seeing you could be moving with this again. You could be moving. That might be around this thing you're saving for. I'm seeing that. It's going to work out quite well for you. Yes, and I am feeling this relief. It's like a release. You're going to feel relieved when this event is over. But what comes after that is going to be very positive for you. I hope that makes sense. So Sagittarius, I hope this resonated. General readings won't always resonate with everyone, as I always say. But if you like this reading, please like or subscribe or leave a comment. And thank you so much for watching.